Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Aslam, and today we will cover or we will explore the next part of this autopilot for everyone. Right. So in the previous video, we have seen how to set up the autopilot for everyone, and we also see the high level of the look and feel of this autopilot for everyone. Right. And we just try to understand what is those feature and how we can use. Right. So now in this video, we are going inside depth insight for those features, and we'll see how this autopilot is helping to the users at uh, various level, right? So let's see. So today I will planning to cover only two topics, that is generative AI and then context grounding. So we'll see how this agent will be a help to the user and how they boost up their work, right? So we'll see how they are creating the content, how they are analyzing the data and generating the insight, and also we'll see the context surrounding part for in this video, right? So let me move directly to the some data. So suppose I have some detail here. So just for example, we have some data, right? Student ID, student name, student marks, right? So here we have some student ID, student name, and there are some marks. So we will use this GenAI feature of this autopilot and see how this GenAI is able to work on this, how we are going to filter those data, right? So let me directly go at this autopilot for everyone screen. If you see, this is the screen. So in the previous video, you have already aware of this screen, right? So this is the prompt where we can use this, right? So if you see in this prompt, they have the new chat option, right? So you can create here and create a new chat, right? And we have settings option. So as of now, once we go to context routing, we'll see the settings. So just see, you have a new chat tab. So if you click on chat tab, then some pre-built prompt will be visible, right? So this pre-built prompt will be coming by general productivity. So by default, the UiPath will be giving some sample prompt, right? This is just for the template. So you can it will help to just boost up the developer. Like you, if daily people is working on any type of prompt, they can just create their prompt, and simply by clicking this, they just it will help to their data. Simply they need to click, right. So they don't need to go and type everything. Everything is the ready-made available. They simply click on those prompt, and all the data will be written in this chat, and they can simply click on the button, and it will provide the details, right. So in this way, they also build boost up. Okay, so we'll also see how you can create your own custom this prompt, right. So before that, let me see. So suppose we have some Excel sheet data, and I'm going to upload those Excel sheet file here, right. So first thing is, let me go here, autopilot. So I'm just uploading this student data here, right. So this student data, let me ask some query. Give me list of uh, students who have more than, who have less than 60 marks. Right. Let me do in the reverse order. So I have already uploaded this file, and on the basis of those file, I'm asking to give me some detail. Right. So here the LLM will working here. LLM will just verify those detail from those file, and they just give those detail. If you see, they just give those detail here, right? So they can just give uh, student 150, student ID 645 and 79. If you come here on the Excel sheet, just see here. So this one and this one, right? So these three student contain less than 60 marks, right? So let me ask, so you can also do this. You can also apply the filter on this data. So just see. So LLM is able to read those file, and on the basis of those file they can just give those details. So this is the searching feature of the GenAI. Let me ask, uh, from the attached file, give me list of all student name and all student name, ID and marks in this order. Right. So I'm just asking, I'm just this time I'm asking, give me list of the all the student, right? So if you see, it will come here and just see. So if you see in the previous way, the student ID is first and name is second and marks is third, right? So uh, this LLM has also capable to do the query according to your ordering. So here I have asking this order. So first I'm asking the student name, then I'm asking ID, and then I'm asking the marks. So they also convert the uh, shuffle the order and also return all the student name, right? So by using this, we can do the data analysis. We can write any insight, right? So if I ask return or filter only more than 75 marks. The student those have more than 75. Right. So if you see here, this autopilot has also the memory, right? So this time I'm not providing the file path. I'm simply asking the query. So on the basis of previous memory, they can memorize the detail, and on the basis of that, they just provide those result, right? So just see here. This time I was not uploading the file. Only I'm asking only filter query, right? So they have the capability to just store the previous data in memory, and on the basis of that, they provide the result. So more than 75%, they provide only two. So even that we have a 75%, they are not including those. Right? Just let me show you. If you see, so we have 75, so it was not including 75. If I ask here, okay, give me also include say who have then or equal, right? So this time I'm ask I also added the equal marks also, right? So let's see, is it able to GenAI is capable to work on it or not, right? Right. So meanwhile, the LLM is running, GenAI is running. So on top, if you see, we have also the this paste in Excel option. So right, this is the clipboard feature. So we can we'll explore that also in the next video. Right. So by use in this way, this LLM has capabilities, GenAI has capability to just help to the user, right, according to their requirement. Right. If you see this time they include the 75 also, right? And here you have also option to you can save this file in Excel sheet. You can save this file in Excel sheet, right? Or CSV, or even that you can also paste those data in the any application, right? So that type of things you can do, but right now we are only exploring the GenAI feature. So just see, by using this prompt, they have capability to do the data filtering, right? Even that they also extract from the PDF file, so they have capability to extract data from PDF file. So this is what this topic is for context rounding, right? They create content, analyze data, and okay. So let me try to create one content. So suppose I'm planning to ask leave request, right? So please draft a professional leave request for sick leave. Right. So I'm asking draft a professional leave request for sick leave, right? So now the GenAI has capability to just they can draft the email and you can they just give you the template. So what just see I'm asking draft a professional email. So if you see they create a subject sick leave request, your name, dear manager name, I'm writing to inform you that I'm not feeling well and need to take a sick leave. I will be unable to come to work today, right? And date they are giving here. You need to change those. I expect to return to the office on expected return date. Right. So this is something they have added in the bracket. So you can change those values. But I will keep you update on my condition. During my absence, I will ensure that my urgent tasks are covered. Colleague names. Right. So they also suggest some colleague name if anyone has in the backup plan. Has agreed to handle any immediate concern that may arise. If you need any additional information or have any request, please don't hesitate to contact me via email or phone. Right. So normally we are giving our email ID or our phone number. Right? Thank you for understanding. Best regard. Right. So just see how sweet they write a complete email within a second. Right. So you can simply use this format and just send the email. So in this way, they will help to the user. So boost up their productivity, right? Even that if anyone is working on L1 support, right? So they can just upload their data and they can, uh, on the basis of that, they can use those data and reply to the customer. Right? So normally some, if still format is available. So that things is available in the context rounding. So so now, I think this GenAI capability we saw. So let's move on the context rounding, how to use context rounding and how it's work, right? So uh, okay. So before that, let's me move on the UiPath cloud. So if you see, this is my tenant. So in the shared folder, I have created one storage bucket, right? So for creating the context rounding, we required either a storage bucket or any shared drive location, either Google Drive or OneDrive, right? Or SharePoint. Like yesterday we shown you, last video we have shown, right? So since I'm using here the storage bucket, so I have created one service now support, right? And I have already some me go there. So I have already prepared some data here for service now, right? So suppose this is one of the uh, details. So suppose this is service now short description, right? So what we are planning to do, suppose we are working on service now. If any issue is related to this type of, then we need to assign to the correct technician email ID, right? So we need to figure out who is the correct technician, and they can assign the task to the technician, right? Just for example, let me minimize the column width. Right. So some technician email ID also I have added. So this type of document, suppose this is my knowledge base, right? So we need on the basis of issue, we need to face the technician email ID and assign the task to those technicians. Suppose we are working on a service now. So so let me do this. So if in future any new things is required, we can just update the Excel and this context rounding will work or our base will be updated and it will work accordingly, right? So these are some queries. So I'm going to upload this file in the storage bucket and then we can ask the some query, right? So let me go on this. I'm going to upload those file. Desktop. Okay. So I just uploaded those same service now knowledge base file for context rounding, right? So once you upload your knowledge base in the storage bucket, you need to create a index for this context rounding, right? So that it will visible to your assistant, right? So right now let me show you. If you open your autopilot for everyone, this screen, right? So chat screen. So this is the data source. So if any context grounding or index you have created, that index will be visible to here. Then only this screen or this agent will help for searching those details from those files, right? So here some student data is visible, right? So but I have added the service now. So service now context rounding detail is not visible. So let me come back here, and I need to create a context rounding. So how to create a context rounding? Let me show you. Just let me go and tell you how to create it. Okay. So for creating the context rounding, you need to go on the admin section, and then after you need to come on the org level of tenant, right? So maybe you have multiple tenant, but you need to only org level tenant has option to create the index. Right? So I click on the org level tenant. Then here you see again the AI trust layer. Click on this AI trust layer, and here you see some context rounding tab is visible. So you need to simply click on this context rounding. We have also autopilot for everyone, but first you need to create a context rounding index, right? So for creating this, you see you have you need to select your tenant, right? And then you need to select the folder, which folder you have already created the storage bucket, and then click on next button, add new index. So here I am asking, uh, you just need to give the index name for your context. So I am creating service now index, right? And this index is help to identify service now queries. Just anything you can give. So so here you have a two option. You need to select your data source. If your data source is storage bucket, then you can select this storage bucket radio button. If your knowledge base or data is in IS connection, so you can just select an IS and then select the folder, and then after you need to select the uh, connector, right? So this is OneDrive, Google Drive, Microsoft, right? So what integration service connection you have? So for this, you need to create an integration service for those in your folder, and then it will be connected here, right? If you click here, it will also ask the user ID and password, right? So if I come back here, they'll asking add a new connection, right? So you can provide a connection, right? So but here my data is on the storage bucket, so I'm going on the storage bucket, and I need to select my folder. So we have created my storage bucket in the shared folder, and in shared folder, if you see, this is my storage bucket name, service now support. So we have a two storage bucket. One is autopilot, other is service now. So this is my storage bucket name, and this is the supported file that storage bucket or this context grounding is supporting as of now. So they support PDF file, CSV file, JSON file, docx file, XLS file, and TXT file, right? So you can upload any types of file that any file that was only in this type, right? So you can add one or more than one file there. So it will work on it. So let me select all. And after that, you need to click on sync now. So once you click on sync now, so one entry will be created here, and just see here, sync is in progress. So you need to wait till the sync is completed, right? Okay, so now sync has been completed. So my data was index was already created. Okay. In future, if you need to add any extra document on the same storage bucket, then after going to upload your file in the storage bucket, you come back again here and click on sync now. So once you click on sync now, so your new file will be updated here in the context. Otherwise, it will not visible. Just note down, if you are going to update your file or going to add a new file, then you come back at this context rounding. Just need to sync up now so that your storage bucket index will be also going to update it. Otherwise, latest data will not visible here. Right. Okay. So once you created the index, if I again come back on my here, right, autopilot for everyone. So in the data source, right, if I refresh here, I'm not able to see those data. Right. I just refresh here, nothing is visible. Why? Because till now I have only created the index, but that index is not added for autopilot for everyone. So I need to assign these index to the our autopilot for everyone tenant. So we need to click. So you need to click on autopilot for everyone. Then you need to select your tenant where you need to create the uh, create index, right? So now I have selected my default tenant, right? And here you see you have the starting prompt, you have a context rounding, right? So you have a tool, advanced setting, license setting. So in the context rounding, if you see now this here, I'm not able to see any index, right? You see, the index is not enabled for this planet. So I need to click on enable index. Then here, the folder will be visible. So as of now, I have three folders. So I need to select my shared folder and then index name. So how many index you have created, all the index will be visible here. So as of now, I have only one index, so I need to select my index service now, right? And this description, if you read here, so description for autopilot. So insert detail to help autopilot to determine where it should search this index, such as HR policy document or time expense, paternity, PTO, or employee handbook use, right? So something you need to give the description. So since uh, this index I have created for service now related issue, so I need to just give here. So this uh, index will use to use for service now queries, right? Service now queries, right? Yes. Okay. So after that, I simply click on enable buttons. Right. So now just see. So this index has been visible here, and we need to go back here, and I come back on my again data source section. All the index should be visible here. So right now, the service now index is not visible here. Let me refresh it. Yeah. So this side. So now this context rounding service now index is visible here, right? So in this way, you can create your context rounding. You can enable the indexing for autopilot for everything, right? So this is the way how you can create a indexing and how can create a context rounding index and how to enable for autopilot for everyone, right? So now let's just ask the query here. So let me ask the query. uh, so suppose anyone is working on any issue, right? So some issue they are coming, so they need to figure out, they need to create some they need to send email to the respective email respective users, right? So we don't know, so everything we have configured in the data in storage bucket or knowledge base, and on the basis of those knowledge base you need to take some decision, right? So here what we are planning, so if issue is related to this, then we need to assign those type of ticket to this technician, right? So let me open this knowledge base, ask if, so give me service now technician name for issue, right? Since anyway LLM is able to handle the wrong spelling, but let me correct it, right? So this is this type of query I am asking, right? So give me service now technical technician name for issue, technician email ID, right? So I was only added email. If you require to add the name, then you can also create a column for a name also. So in my cases only we have a email ID column. So let me, okay, so if I simply click here, so just see they are going to search a service now index directly, right? So this LM is too much smart to understand from where they need to go, right? And according to those, they can go and search and give the detail, right? So just see, so what the detail you have configured for those autopilot for everyone, they can go and search the data from those knowledge base, right? It will not go in whole word, so it will return the correct way. So the main purpose for context grounding is only help to give the give the correct result depending on your policy, depending on your requirement, right? It will not go outside. So if I ask the another query, uh, copy, right? Okay. Okay, so I have, let me ask a generic query. I have technician email. I have right. So as of now, if you see, they are able to give a B test, right? Just verify yes. So they are able to give B test, and first time I asking this one, then laptop, then they give triple F at test.com, right? So in this way, this indexing is working. So let me ask some complex, some customizable query. Mm, okay, give me text in and also draft an email to those technician for help. Right. I'm also asking. So I'm asking the email ID as well as I'm asking to draft email for those technicians. Right. So this time they know the email ID. So just see. So they figure out the email ID of technician and also they're drafting the email. And the content will be generated by LLM. If you see here, uh, first technician address issues. So technician email is this. Now, so now they are drafting. So request for assistant, laptop slowing down, incident reference needed. Right, dear technician, I hope this email find you well. I am writing to request your assistance with an ongoing issue I am experiencing with my laptop. Problem can be summarized as follows. Right. Issues, laptop slowing down, descriptions. I have noticed that my laptop is slowing down. Right. So if you see lots of content, the GenAI or LLM is written here. So they completely draft the email. So what the normal business user can do or support team member what they can do, they can simply use this template and simply send the email, right? So it will save their time who is working on here. So the main purpose of this UiPath this autopilot for everyone is they only help to the user, right? So they work along with user. So user can utilize this agent and just boost up their productivity, right? Okay, so these are the two things we cover here. So we cover GenAI, how this GenAI work, how context rounding will work, right? So we already created index, we have already assigned the index to autopilot for everyone, right? And we saw how they can draft LLM and how it will help to the user. Right? Okay, so okay, so now suppose we are working daily, day-to-day work, right? So we need some customized prompt. So this is something prompt is coming, right? So we don't need to type daily. Like suppose some person is coming daily and then doing some their daily talks task. So some customized prompt they required for their day-to-day use cases. So let me show you how you can create your customizable prompt, right? So if you see here, okay, so again, so you come back on this admin section, right? And then org label tenant, then click on AI trust layer and autopilot for everyone, right? And after that you need to select your tenant, right? Once you select your tenant, so again this screen will be visible. So you see we have a starting prompt, right? So this prompt will help to the customer. So if you come here, come back here, so I saw multiple things, right? I saw autopilot shared folder. So let me come here. So no custom prompt file, please found this. Right. If I go on the autopilot, then what or the prompt is visible, no custom prompt files. So you can create your own custom prompt. Right. So right now no custom prompt is visible. So if you see, we have a department, we have a category, prompt displayed to user, prompts into AI, features required, right? Simply you can click on here. So suppose we are working on HR department and then categories, any types of category. Suppose doing dairy query, right? So what message they want, right? Generic query. So give me here, suppose HR is working, they asking give me resource count or employee count, give me like count, employees count, right? As per today, just for example. or someone is putting the paper, right? So HR will be daily asking, give me the list of the employee who has who has still in the resignation period or notice period. Give me the employees details who is serving servicing their notice, right? Who is on notice period, right? So something they can ask, right? So display prompt, feature prompt, display prompt is feature prompt required of file upload with along with prompt. So if something you required to file upload along with query, then you need to check. Otherwise, you can ignore this and display the feature prompt. If you select this feature prompt, then some okay, prompt sent to AI, enter in and sent to the AI, right? Let me paste here. Correct. So if I select feature is equal to yes, and let me add another where I will mark feature is no, right? So this time again I'm asking HR department category. This time the category is let me take let me change the category, right? Finance, finance department, right? Uh, and the query will be uh, mm, 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 right. Give me holiday list for this year. This is generic query, but just I have created a new category and asking the same query, right? So this time I'm not giving anything, right? Right. So this prompt will be visible to user, and this prompt will be going to the AI. If you see prompt sent to AI, so suppose by using, if you can use any variable, right? So this prompt also support a variable. So for year 2025, suppose, right? So if you put anything in double bracket, then it will come as the argument. So that things you can change it, right? So here for this I was added this as 2025, I was added in the double square bracket, right? Medium bracket. So this, if you use anything in the this double bracket, then it will come as argument and you can change it, right? So let me save this. Okay. So now the in this way you can create your prompt. Now prompt creation has been done. Come back again and here. Let me refresh it, or let me just refresh the it. So either you can quit and reopen, or you can refresh it, right? So you have to either you can quit and refresh, or you can directly refresh it. Refresh the policy from this screen. From this screen. Yeah. Refresh policy. So now it's loaded all the things, right? And just see how the new prompt is visible, right? If I come here, uh, 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 okay, so I need to change my department at HR. Yeah. So if you see here, so now general and HR tab is visible. So how you can do enable this? So once you create your prompt, right? So you saw I have created these two prompts, starting prompt, right? After that, you need to select your folder, right? Suppose I have this folder, and you need to click on this checkbox, configure folder only, and here on the bottom you need to click on save button. So once you click on save button, then uh, these prompt will be affected to your user, right? So now I have already selected here. So you see general and HR will be visible here. So this general will be coming, this department will be coming at top. So this is department, and these are the category, right? So these are category, create category, optimize category, right? Let me go for simple one. This is the department, HR department. This is general category. This is finance category, right? So in HR we have only added two category, finance and general. So it was coming here, right? And here for one, for general I have marked as features as yes, and then finance I didn't do anything. So if you mark feature, then this will be coming at top, right? So in this way, you can create your own custom prompt, and by clicking on this, everything what you need to do, everything will be coming here. You simply click on this send button, and it will save your time, and it get the details. So they will call any application automation or anything they can call. They can go read data from your local file or from knowledge based detail. It will provide those details. If you have some reporting, they can also generate the report, right? And give me the holiday list, so you can do by using this, right? So what the prompt you have written in the bottom, so what the display is different and the AI prompt is different, right? So what you are going to send, those will be coming here. So in this way you configure your prompt for your helping hand, right? So till now I have covered the first two part of this autopilot for everyone, right? Generative and context rounding, these two I have covered, right? So in tomorrow we'll or next video will cover automation, right? How we can call the automation with this autopilot, and how we can use the clipboard AI, right? So clipboard AI we can copy paste, we can use some simple file, and we will copy pasting from one source to another source, right? So that two things we'll do tomorrow. uh, till now, if you have any query, just ping me or send me the note. So surely I will reply on that. Thank you.